Hi, I'm Rob the accountant. We're going faceless today. How's everyone doing? Oh, where do we start here, people? Let's go through this pretty quickly, okay? First, over the weekend, on August 16th, President Biden designated Springfield 1908 race riot a national monument, okay? So that means the president, during the 116th anniversary of the Springfield race riot, which occurred August 14th to 16th, President Biden will sign a proclamation establishing the Springfield 1908 race riot national monument in Springfield, Illinois. Now, personally, okay, I have gone through this before. I'm Hispanic, but I probably have black in me. I'm brown. I'm a minority. But again, I'm not sure why we need to have monuments on things that divide America. So what do I want to do today? What I want to do is I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about Bobby Hunton, okay? And I want to give you a little bit about Bobby Hunton, and then I want to talk to you about the Black Pledge, okay? On April 6, 1968 in West Oakland, Bobby Hunton, 17 years old, is shot dead by Oakland police. In a 90-minute gun battle, an unarmed Bobby Hunton is shot 10 times dead after his house is set ablaze, and he is forced to run out into a fire of bullets. Just 2 days earlier, Martin Luther King is assassinated after he begun rethinking his own doctrines of nonviolence and started to build ties with radical unions. I'm not really sure how much of that is accurate, but we'll go on. 2 months later, on the day of Bobby's death, Robert Kennedy, widely recognized in the minority community as one of the only politicians in the U.S. sympathetic to the civil rights movement, is also assassinated. Now, why is this important? Because everybody should come over here and they should go, yes, I know, let's get it. We're going to go to Marxist.org. But, the Black Panthers are important in America. They're very important. And, when we're talking about presidential candidates who are going out on a limb and saying how black they are, then what we should really be talking about is the idea of the black leaders that we had in the community in the United States of America, and how the United States government, in some form or fashion, through one of their arms, systematically assassinated these people. So let's take a look at why Bobby Hunton said he was killed, okay? And this is an interview of Bobby Seale in 1996. And he says, basically, they, as the government, they came down on us because we had a grassroots, real people's revolution, complete with the programs, complete with the unity, complete with the working conditions. We were crossing racial lines. That synergetic statement of all power to all the people, down with the racist pig power structure. We are not talking about the average white person. We are talking about the corporate money rich and the racist jive politicians and the lackeys, as we used to call them, for the government who perpetrates all this exploitation and racism. Huey P. Newton Foundation, again, down with the racist pig power structure. We are not talking about the average white person. We were talking about the corporate money rich and the racist jive politicians and the lackeys, as we used to call them, for the government who perpetrates all this exploitation and racism. Now, on to what we call the Black Child's Pledge. Now, I've summarized the Black Child's Pledge because my other phone is going to keep going on, but I have summarized the Black Child's Pledge on my website, robertcayala.com, Are You Black? But the Black Pledge is actually from the Black Panthers. Yes, the Black Child Pledge is from the Black Panthers. Now, I know that everybody wants to go out here and call these people a terrorist organization and everything, but I promise you that if you look, there is nothing terrorist about this organization. There never was anything terrorist about the organization. And if you go back to the FBI records books back in the time, the rumors are there were more FBI informants that comprised the Black Panthers than the people who actually comprised the Black Panthers themselves. But in a world today where Kamala Harris unequivocally says she's black, but she's not going to do anything for black people, I want to read the Black Child's Pledge, because this is the same pledge that I think is effective to all people in all races. It doesn't just have to be the Black Child's Pledge. But let's go. I pledge allegiance to my black people. I don't think that's bad. Right? Now, just to give you an example, yesterday on MSNBC, or on the shorts, Joy Reid from MSNBC was lauding the fact she was lauding that Kamala Harris had chosen the governor from Waltz, who she said was whiter than white. Okay, she said he's whiter than white. So here, this Joy Reid, she's a black commentator on MSNBC, and she said that Kamala Harris chose somebody who was whiter than white, right down the middle. Now, if we had used those same statements to describe somebody who was black, we would ask for that person to be taken off the TV. So what we have here is one more episode of where there are two sets of rules for two different groups of people. Well, let me stop digressing here. I pledge allegiance to my black people. It doesn't matter if it's your black people, your white people, your Indian people, your Spanish people. It's okay to pledge allegiance to your people. I pledge to develop my mind and body to the greatest extent possible. Man, isn't that what everybody says? They try to make their children grow better, be something more than me. That's why you have generational lawyers, generational doctors, right? Because we want to make my mind and body to the greatest extent possible. I will learn all that I can in order to give my best to my people in their struggle for liberation. Do you hear that? I will learn all that I can in order to give my best to my people in their struggle for liberation. I will keep myself physically fit, building a strong body free from drugs and other substances which weaken me and make me less capable of protecting myself, my family, and my black brothers and sisters. Let me hear that again. I will keep myself physically fit, building a strong body free from drugs and other substances which would weaken me and make me less capable of protecting myself and my family and my black brothers and sisters. I will unselfishly share my knowledge and understanding with them in order to bring about change more quickly. I will discipline myself to direct my energies thoughtfully and constructively rather than wasting them in idle hatred. Think about that. I will discipline myself to direct my energies thoughtfully and constructively rather than wasting them in idle hatred. I will train myself never to hurt or allow others to harm my black brothers and sisters, for I recognize that we need every black man, woman, and child to be physically, mentally, and psychologically strong. Again, I will train myself never to hurt or allow others to harm any black brothers and sisters, for I recognize that we need every black man, woman, and child to be physically, mentally, and psychologically strong. These principles I pledge to practice daily and to teach them to others in order to unite my people. The Black Panthers, October 26, 1969, by Shirley Williams. This is what being black was. This is what Martin Luther King, this is what the Black Panthers stood for. Not somebody going out there pretending there's something and then going and arresting all the people of that group and laughing about it at another day. What we need to start doing is re-educating what it means to be black, because there was an idea and an ideology consistent with the 150 years up to the 1950s and to the civil rights movement that defined what it was to be black. And this is what they, black people of the Black Panthers, said the Black Child's Pledge was. There's no hate in it. There's no hate the other group. There's no give us more money. There's no put us above other people. Everything in here is the exact same principle that Martin Luther King Jr. put forward, that we want equal representation and equal voice, and we want to be judged by the character of our conduct, not the color of our skin. I'm Rob the Accountant. You guys have a great day. Have fun with this. Pass it to everybody, because this is the future. Okay, so smash and grab and this constant giving way to bad conduct in communities of color simply because we have one group of people who are trying to manipulate that group of people can no longer go on unabated. It's time for it all to stop. It's time for all classes to take on the Black Child's Pledge. All classes, all races, because if we all start from this place, we'll have a better country together. Have a good day, folks. Bye.